All right, my apologies for not showing up yesterday. I actually got sick and I took some NyQuil and that knocked my ass out. So I didn't even wake up. But today I'm in and right now we're watching INDO. Literally nothing is on the gap scan again. Nothing's hitting my scans at the moment. But INDO is the only one on my gappers list. It gapped about 50%. RMNI, also another one. And SWBI, that's another one. But I'm going to wait it out here. Usually I don't trade the first minute. So I'm going to wait for INDO. I'm primarily going to go for its daily high to break. Its daily high is 25.25. I honestly didn't expect INDO to gap up the way it did here yesterday. I mean, it made a big move yesterday, so didn't expect that. But let's see what this one can actually do. Because nothing else is popping. Well, actually, let's check out SWBI. SWBI is hitting the scans here. I don't like its daily. I really don't like its daily, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go back to INDO. So nice move, nice push through here. Let's remember what it did the other day though when I was trading it. It kept having these false breaks and these false or massive rejections. Once it breaks its level, it just have a massive rejection. It already hit 2 different resistance levels. Let's see if it can hold 2370 though, 2350. So all the way back down to 2230 there for a second. 2320, 2310, 23. So right now it's pulling back, sideways consolidation at the moment. I don't know. It'd have to hold above VWAP in my opinion. If it can hold this range here, if it breaks this high, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be interested in it. I wouldn't want it to. Well, it just broke. I don't know. I didn't want to see it break. I'd want to see a pullback candle at least. That was just too much of a pullback for me to feel interested or safe or even comfortable to get in there. So I'd really want to see this thing pull back, have a proper pullback at least, before I take an entry here. Potentially this next 1 minute, I can get in for a pullback candle and a rip through the highs here all the way to 23 or 2450 actually. That's our next resistance level. I am liking the 5 minute here a lot. See if we can get a pullback on this candle. So we got in there, bought the dip at 23.90. Well, really bad fill, I'd say. Got in way too early, and now it's rejected on me. So, down 50 cents already. I'm gonna have to stop out honestly because it's down 50 cents. Way bigger loss than I anticipated. I didn't think it was gonna pull back super bad, but that's what happens when I try to get in early for it, I guess. Now it's popping all the way back up here to 60. So I could have held, but I was already down significantly there. I filled at 92, which I don't think I was filled at 92 if I'm being real, just because it shows that my order was at 23.73 here. So I don't think I was actually filled at 23.92. Okay, so it pulled back properly here. I'm gonna take another entry at 69. So we're in at 69. I'm looking for the break of this high to 24. There's 91 for a second. See if we get 24 here. 24 and a rip all the way to 50. Adding there. Well, can't add. Trying to sell at 37 now. So got filled there at 37. So nice trade. Let's see if we get the break of 50 here. I tried to add at 24, but I couldn't add at 24. See if we get another micro pullback. I'll buy another dip here. spreads are really big on this one. So I got an entry in there at 73, looking for the break at 25. See if we see this thing to 25. Having a little trouble here at 81. Well, couldn't get rid of it there at 81 yet. Where am I filled? I'm filled at 73. I'm going to cancel my order here. I'm going to try and sell at 75 now. So just filled it at 70. Oh, well. There's 85. It seems to have it's having a little trouble here, but now I should have just waited. I knew I should have just waited that out. But look at that. Jeez, as soon as it breaks, massive rejection there. False break. Oh no, it's going to break 24. So that was basically a break-even trade there. High here is 25.25. Hasn't broken that high just yet. That would have been the high to break. 5 minute doesn't look the best, but the 10 minute looks okay. I still like the 10 minute. So we do have 25.25 here, and that's what we really need to break. So this is pulling back a lot. 25.20 all the way to 23, all in one candle. 23.90, I guess. So we are up on it. We should have been up a lot more, if I'm being honest. It's the problem. The problem was my first initial trade that put me down. So I like this candle here, especially for the next coming 10 minute. If it can finish the way it's finishing here around 24.50, then as long as it doesn't rip all the way back to 25, I'd be okay. I wouldn't want to see it all the way back to 25 in this one candle, because that would just make me feel like it's going to reject again. So I'd want to just see it hold this range here. Might even buy a dip here if I can. It's just the ask is not moving here. I'll buy it at 40 here. I wanted to get a better entry, but it doesn't look like it's going to give it to me. Well, there's 32. So let's see if it breaks 24. I might be completely wrong about this. So hit my support line there at 23.90. See if we pop up back above 24 and rip to 24.50. Get a red to green here. Kind of down significantly at this point. Doesn't seem like it's a selling there. 23.88. That's probably another reason I wouldn't want to trade this one in a live account. It's just because of the spreads. Right here, I just lost, I don't know, 60 cents practically because of the spreads primarily. The spreads are about 20 cents. So not the break I want, definitely not the break I was expecting. I was hoping that this would actually pop back up here. So now we're back to red. That's a huge loss actually. I was up 95, now down 65. And that was a big win here as well. I was down 100 and then I put myself up 95, so that was about a $200 win. I don't like the way that this is moving down though. Like this needs to pop up, hold above VWAP. Shift in momentum would definitely be above 24, and I would say 24.40 or 24.50 would be where it starts changing again. So I don't think I'll trade it until I see that change, but I was really hoping for that 10 minute. The 10 minute was looking strong. Now it's just kind of hanging out, it seems. We'll try it again here. I'm gonna try it again here right at VWAP. I'm in at 84, looking for the break. Trying to sell there at 24.11. 24.06 now. There, just got filled. So every time too. Man, every time I'm trying to sell it, it just makes a massive rip. So there's 24.30 now, 24.40. Now I'm regretting selling. I wish I would have held that position. Puts me flat on the day, but that could have put me green. So a nice bounce there off of VWAP all the way back to 24.16. Ah, man, I'm regretting selling that position now. 24.80. Look at that. I sold at 24.06 and it's all the way at 24.80 now. That's insane. What a miss for me. 25.20. So there, double topped. Let's see if we get that massive rejection again. So 24.50 all the way back down now. It's having a real hard time breaking that daily high. 24.20 double top. All the way back down to VWAP almost, what it's looking like. I'm gonna buy in here at 2082, 24.82. I'm looking for that 1 minute high break. It's probably gonna sideways consolidate, if not reject massively, and I'm just totally screwed. Look at that. It's already a 30-cent difference from where I was in at compared to where I'm in at right now. So this is definitely a risky stock to take any trade on. So there's, yeah. Right now it's still holding though. I'm in at what, 82? Still holding 60, there's 90. So in a little high as always. It's 92.25. See if we get 25.25. See if we get that break of 25, at least 25.90 or 24.92. I want to see that break. It's 25. No, this thing's just rejecting. Jesus, man. It sold at 53. I don't know how I sold at 53. Jesus. What a stop on that. It's just so choppy here. Next 5 minutes gonna open here pretty soon. I'll just wait for the next 5 minutes so we can see that rip. This one's just so choppy in this range. It's so annoying. So down 92 now from break even back, and it's all the fees. Like, oh my god, these fees are insane. 62 already in fees. We might see a last minute rip of 25.25 before we see a massive rejection. I think this thing's gonna drop hard. It feels like it's getting so choppy in this range here, it's not even funny. Look at that, jeez. I was about to buy that dip right there at 24.60. I was about to buy that dip. And I just didn't buy that. Oh man, that's so upsetting. I was about to buy it, but I thought it was gonna pull back a little more. So there's the break. Jesus, what a rip too. Super unexpected. So late here. So massive rejection after a break, all the way back down to 2480, 2450 actually. Well, there's the daily high break. I completely missed that. Oh man, that's so upsetting. That's really all I wanted was the daily high break. That's all I was going for. And I felt it was going to be in the next 1 minute, but I wanted to get in early, like I have been on most of these. I wanted to get in early and buy the dip here at 2460 or 2450. I thought I was going to break this 1 minute low if it came any closer. So that's why I really wanted to buy it, but it didn't go any lower. It just ripped after that straight to 2550, 2560. So, oh man, I'm so upset. That sucks. Now we're gonna have to wait for like, I don't know how long. We're gonna have to wait a while for this one to set up anymore because 10 minutes kind of just done at this point. It's not done, but I don't know. I don't have much faith in it now. It went all the way to 80 or so, and then it rejected all the way back down to 24. Massive rejection here. 1 minute MACD is about to cross, seems. Broke its daily high, so I don't really have a new target for it necessarily. Yeah, we're at all-time highs here, so I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this one now. Don't have any specific targets at this point. That's a nice push here on this one. Could have taken an entry there, break a view up now. 5 minute MACD's curling here. I like this one. It's not holding up though. Okay. Okay, so the 1 minute MACD is about a cross, but I do like that it's holding 25 here. 5 minute looks a little stronger. 10 minutes about to open as well. I wanted to take an entry at 25. I didn't expect this rip here. I wanted it to hold this level, but I'm honestly expecting a false break. It's 25.6, so I should have got in there at least for a scalp. So I'm surprised that it's still holding somewhat, but I'm expecting a false break here pretty soon. Might have to take another entry then, because it's still holding these levels. 24.60 there. High is what? 25.80. 25.80 flat. 20. Well, there's the break. Man, I'm so late on these. I'm actually getting frustrated right now because I'm just missing all these moves. Because it's so choppy, I don't know where to take an entry. Because obviously I've taken about 3 early entries every single time. So I don't want to get caught in an early entry again. It dips on me, sell for a loss, and then it rips all the way to its high. Like, that's what's been happening too many times already. So I know that's not the move to make. I'm trying to figure out what should I do. Well, I traded one around VWAP, and that was really successful, but obviously it sold way too quick. Another trade that I took, again, right at VWAP, made a massive push. So I did get on the candle prior. Pretty sure it was finishing a couple seconds prior. This one just opened, got in right when it opened. This one, I mean, it wasn't that bad of a trade. It was on the next 1 minute candle, but I don't know. See if we get a 2 candle pullback consolidation here, or what this is gonna do. I have to wait for a pullback at this point. I already made a pretty good move here. I missed the entire ride. Low of this candle is 25.41. There's a break. See if we get the ass to drop anymore so I can get in. Well, pull back quite a bit there. Don't want to get in, and then the next 1 minute's going to be a low open. So there's a really big drop here, down to 25. 24.80 now. So now I'm going to have to wait to trade it again. So now the 5 minute doesn't look good at all. I guess that was my opportunity here to get in, right here at 25 flat or 24.90. This was definitely my opportunity for this push all the way to 26 practically. Yeah, so really sloppy day today. This wasn't definitely not the best of my trades. Like, I had a really nice position on 2 of them, and one of them I just didn't hold, and I completely regret that. The other one I held. It was a pretty good trade, I'd say. That was the only good trade of today, I would say. This other one didn't hold either, and kind of sold break even. Every time I entered on these candles, though, bad fill, or not bad fill, just terrible entry. I'm trying to enter the candle prior on a micro pullback, and then it just tanks on me, and now I have to sell for a loss, and then get in again later, whatever. So just not the best trades, or especially entries. I'd say that entries was cost me more on my trades today. Was just such bad entries. And the spread obviously just killed me. So that really cost me today. So right here, 24.82, and then immediately it was at 24.50. Like, you know, a 30-cent loss already automatically. This one here, I was in at 24.40. I had to sell at 23.90, 50-cent loss, immediate loss. And that's because on this one, I sold pretty quick, I think. And I got filled. I thought I was getting filled at like 24.60, but it actually filled me at 24.53. So kind of disappointing, but so here's a pop from 24.30 all the way to 25 now. Not sure if this is gonna hold. It already broke its 5-minute low, which I like. I'm gonna buy in here before I'm too late again. 25.03. So we get another push. Trying to sell that at 25. Sell a little early here if I can. 25.18. Trying to take a little bit of profit. 25.18. Sold it there. I wanted to sell at 25, just didn't get filled. Obviously now I would have got him filled. And now I'm feeling like I missed another big move because I'm selling a little early on this one as well. Oh man. Can always get in again here on a micro pullback. Seems to be struggling up here to even come close to 50. There's 41. I'm gonna buy this dip again because I'm looking at the 1-minute MACD and I really like that. 24.40. Here's a break at 24.50. Selling at 25.60. Trying to at least. Hold on. I'm gonna wait it out. Selling there. So sold it at 56. So 16-cent move there. Well, oh man, should have held again. Now we're getting the. Oh my god, this pisses me off. I don't even know what to say at this point. Such good entries, 2 good trades there, I'd say. Sold early on both of them. Now look at that, 26.60 now. I'm done at this point. I'm done because I'm getting frustrated on just these good entries that I have just to get screwed like that every time I sell, because I don't necessarily panic out. I just feel like there's so much resistance and I don't want to get into a massive rejection again. And look at that, straight into another halt, or straight into a halt is what it's looking like. Hasn't halted yet. But oh man, that's getting me so frustrated already. That's happened, I don't know how many trades in a row right now. And the commissions, $83, $84 practically in commissions. It's just killing me. Like I'm not liking the commissions on all these trades. But like I said, what really murdered the account right now was all these terrible entries. I had like 3 terrible entries here way too early. Now this is so extended, I'm gonna have to wait for this thing to come down. I can't trade it up here. It's super extended. I don't trust it. It'll probably rip to 28.74, almost get into a halt maybe, but I don't know. I definitely can't trade it up here. I had such a perfect entry at the very bottom of this candle too. That's what gets me so mad. 25.40. And it rips all the way to 28.70 there. Like, what can I do? Ah, man. That would have been a move for sure. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Obi. Oh man, I'm done with INDO right now. I can't seem to get it. I don't understand. I have a good entry, sell for a loss, and then it just rips on me, recovers significantly usually. And then right here, I have a really good entry, run into resistance, doesn't feel like it's really doing much. I don't want to get in for a massive drop, and then I sell, and then boom, massive rip. Like that happened to me about, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2 clearly. I guess kind of 3 here. Let's see where else. Kind of 4. So really just 2 times, I'd say. Really just 2 times, but I could have sold for a little more on these 2 little pops here on both of these trades. So I would say it's 4, but technically I guess it would be 2 significant rips where it's just a dramatic rip on me. So that sucks. That really does suck. Anyways, I'm done with this one. It's probably gonna keep making some big moves today, but I'm done with this one. I'm gonna take that $17 loss for a stock this whippy, stock this crazy. I'm surprised it's only $17 I'm down. Really, I think it's a little more. It's probably about, if I'm not up somehow, it's probably gonna be about, I don't know, $25, $30 loss is what I'm actually taking, just because the fees aren't set up, accurately. They're more or less just estimated, but they're really close to the realistic value of what I'm losing. So I would say like $25 what I'm down today. But obviously net P&L, what it's showing here, $17.68. I'm glad to take that on a day like this. Really whippy stock. I wish I would have been up today, like on this rip. If I would have just held a little longer, a couple more seconds, we could have seen that massive rip all the way to 28.50. I probably would have sold at the top of this candle regardless, or somewhere in 26 area. I probably would have just sold there and called it. Definitely could have taken another entry here for the 26.50 all the way up to 28. Could have taken another entry there. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like it. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow.